Okay, so now we're going to discuss the 5th chapter of Daniel. Belshazzar is now the king of Babylon, or the ruler of Babylon. He's a grandson or great-grandson of Nebuchadnezzar, who has now passed off the scene. On this occasion, Belshazzar calls for a big party, a big feast, and he drinks wine and is drunken. He calls for the gold vessels and the silver vessels that were taken from Jerusalem when Jerusalem was under siege by the Babylonians. They took all the vessels out of the temple and they brought it to Babylon. So Belshazzar takes these vessels and he drinks wine out of them, he and his wives and his concubines. Immediately after, a handwriting appears on the wall and it writes the words Mene, Mene, Tekel, Upharsin. Of course, Belshazzar is shocked and he is sober immediately. He calls for, of course, he calls for the magicians, the soothsayers, the astrologers and his wise men. They are unable to tell him the meaning of the illustration that he saw writing on the wall, and the queen tells him to call for Daniel. Daniel comes in and lays out the long history of Nebuchadnezzar and the long history of Babylon, and then he goes on to now pronounce judgment upon Belshazzar, and he gives him the meaning of the writing on the wall. And the meaning is, Mene, God has numbered your kingdom and has finished it. Tekel, your kingdom is weighed in the balance and found wanting. Peres, God has divided your kingdom unto the Medes and the Persians. That same night, Babylon was conquered. Babylon is judged.